Here are the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. The Defense Department stressed the need for the country to uphold security cooperation with Indonesia and Malaysia to prevent lawless elements in Sulu and Celebes seas. During the back-to-back bilateral and trilateral security engagements in Bandung, Indonesia, the Philippine contingent headed by Defense Director Marita Yoro emphasized the demand for cooperation to sustain a presence in the maritime areas of common concern. Sulu and Celebes have been known for kidnapping for ransom and piracy being carried out by the Abu Sayyaf group. But since 2020, the Department of National Defense said there has been a significant decline and zero incidents of these crimes. However, Yoro said the three countries must avoid complacency and continue to strengthen their presence in these areas to prevent similar occurrences. The 20th Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines Joint Working Group also agreed to further assess and consider initiatives that will bolster the trilateral cooperation among the three countries. Among the proposals include means to advance information sharing in real time and updates on security developments in the area. The Land Transportation Office and Philippine National Police successfully collared a fixer and two other personnel of LTO-accredited driving school in Iloilo. This is still part of the intensified campaign against fixers in the country. The agencies conducted an entrapment operation in Haro. Their scheme is to provide a theoretical driving course certificate without taking the actual course in exchange for 2,000 pesos. The suspects are now detained at the Haro police station and are facing charges of falsification under Article 172 of the revised Penal Code and violation of Republic Act 11032 or the Ease of Doing Business law. Meanwhile, the accredited driving school was ordered closed and needed a 60-day suspension. LTO Chief Assistant Secretary J. Artugade said there is no way they will allow these criminals to destroy the image of the LTO. They will also continue to be vigilant in kicking these fixers out of the LTO's premises. The Bureau of Corrections is investigating the deaths of J.B. Sebastian and 8 other high-profile inmates of the New Bilibid prison. Sebastian, a witness against Senator Laila de Lima, who was previously identified as a drug lord, reportedly died in July 2020 due to COVID-19. Officer in charge Gregorio Catapang Jr. said there were suspicious findings stating that Sebastian died at the University of Perpetual Help in Las Piñas and not inside Terry, the NBP's quarantine facility. He said they decided to investigate his death as there were lapses. Catapang also said there were around 8 or 7 high-profile inmates with suspicious deaths. This comes after detainee Rodel Chaga revealed that some inmates who died at Bilibid were actually killed. Chaga claimed he witnessed the murder of alleged drug lord Eugene Chua at Site Harry. Catapang stated that 2 more inmates who allegedly acted with Chaga will be turned over to the National Bureau of Investigation. The Bureau of Internal Revenue says it will intensify its drive to make unregistered online traders and high-earning social media influencers pay their taxes to the government. BAR Commissioner Romeo Lumagi Jr. has formed a special task force in every regional office and even at the large taxpayers' service to run after them. He said these taxpayers will no longer be investigated or charged with tax evasion if they voluntarily declare their income and pay the right taxes. Lumagi added the BIR website lists down tax guidelines for online sellers. Likewise, there are revenue regulations already issued clarifying the taxability of digital transactions. That's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We're also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and Radyo Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Stephanie Savillano. We tell stories that inspire change.